Hey guys, what's up? Evilzombie here, and welcome to Surviving Depression. This is part 2, and we have a good topic today. This is going to be about exercise. So, basically, as I told you, I'm Evilzombie, and I'm a person who has gone through depression for pretty much his whole life. And this has just been a part of my life, and I've found various ways to cope with it, which I want to share with you in hope that I can help someone out there not do something stupid and just continue living and going through their life in a better way. So last week what we covered was an introduction that talked about what depression is, who has it, what kind of people have it, what can cause it. We went over all the general stuff last week as an overall just interview for or introduction for it. All right, but this week we're going to go over how exercising can help you with your depression. This is going to be the first thing that I think can help out with managing your depression and surviving it. So, and anxiety, it would have the same effect on it. But exercise is something that I'm really passionate about and I love doing. And this is just one of those topics that I'm going to cover. There's going to be 5 topics in total. 5 episodes in total. So this is episode 2 of 5. Okay. So, first off from that is, there's different types of depression. What I'm used to and what I can give you more advice on is major or clinical depression, because that's the type I have had pretty much since middle school, and I'm already past college age now. Now I'm 30 years old. Yes, someone out there knows my age now. Oh no. No. But seriously, I've tried medication, and it just wasn't for me. It made you feel less depressed, but it just made me feel sick all the time. And I hated feeling sick all the time. It just had that complete negative effect where I felt so sick that it just didn't feel like it was worth it anymore. It was just ridiculous how sick it makes you feel. But no, I'm happy I got off of that, even though I started feeling depression full force again. But other than that, no, it was a good choice to get off of it for me. The doctor didn't know which one, he just kind of seemed guessing about it. But other than that, we're going to move past that, guys, because I won't shut up. Well, no, last week we talked about the introduction, of course, what depression is, who it's affected by, why do you have depression, and this week we're going over the exercise. So, well, it works for some people, but not everybody. And something that's very important to remember is that if you're going to do exercise, consult your doctor first to see what kind of exercises are safe for you. If you have any kind of disabilities or conditions, you do need to be careful, because you don't want to get hurt, because that can cause more depression. That can cause a lot more issues all later on. For example, I have arthritis, tendonitis, asthma, and seizures. So yeah, there were a lot of people telling me, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I've ignored some things, but no, I don't compete anymore because that would be dangerous. And there's just some workouts I can't do, which is understandable. But I got tendonitis actually from years and years of doing arm wrestling. But there's some things I can't do anyways. But it was good for me to check with the doctor first to see if anything would have permanent ramifications if I tried it anyways in the gym. So I would suggest first getting advice from your doctor, of course, because you should always check with your doctor first. Okay, guys, but here's some of the ways that working out and exercising can help you out with your depression. There are several things that it's good for. Some of the core reasons that I would think are the big reasons that it helps you out are it gives you a reason. It gives you kind of a goal, something to chase after. So it gives you something to grasp onto that makes you want to just follow through with it and keep pushing for it. Like you say, okay, I'm going to try and work out until I can lift this much. Or I'm going to try and work out and exercise until I can run this far. Or until I weigh this much. You set small goals. You set things that you want to do in the future. Like right now, my goal is to drop a crap ton of fat. More or less, I'm just trying to drop a bunch of fat. Because I started at 254 pounds, and I'm 216 pounds now. So this whole year has just been losing the weight. So get a goal for yourself and just stick with it. Make it a habit. If it becomes a habit, which is something that one of the core reasons it can become a new habit for you, instead of sitting and alone in your house moping, which technically became your habit if you secluded yourself from society because of your depression. So you want working out to become a habit so that you will go back and do it over and over again, and you just stick with it. It just becomes part of your normal routine, which is probably the best thing that you can get if you're going to go through this route. It does get you out of the house too, which is great because that's what you really need. You don't want to sit alone in your house. You don't need that. That's counterproductive in every way because a mind that is when you're alone and you're depressed, you don't have anyone to talk to get you out of that mode, and the only thoughts surrounding you are your own and your dark thoughts. You don't need that. To get into a better mood, you need to surround yourself with more positive people. And the people at the gym that are working out are all pumped up anyways. So that's about as positive as you can get. Seriously, you can't go wrong with that. Okay, another thing that it helps out with is it makes you feel more confident due to just that feeling of self-accomplishment. Like every time you work out and you know you did a good job working out, whether it's a 30-minute workout, 2-hour, whatever, then you just feel that sense of accomplishment. It just makes you feel kind of happy and proud of yourself. And that's a really key thing that everyone needs if they're going through depression. I mean, even in your worst times, as long as you feel like you're accomplishing something and you're not worthless, that's a great feeling. I mean, you just can't top that. That's one of those things that keeps you going. Seriously is. Okay, so it also is a great distraction, like from all your anxious thoughts, you're not knowing what to do. It's a fantastic distraction. You can't really think that much about what you kept on thinking about before, all the dark thoughts that you were going through. You can't really think about that knife or anything like that when there's a whole bunch of weight over your chest and you're trying to lift it off of you. Or while you're trying to focus on your form, because if you have good form, you won't get hurt. If you have bad form, you will get hurt, and it will hurt like really bad. It'll hurt like heck. I'm trying not to use bad language in this, so I will refrain myself. But yeah, no, it's a great way to vent out your anger, your stress. It's just a great way. It's fantastic for that. That's why I do boxing also, because it's a great vent for your stress. You get to just push past that. You get to release it. You get to push it out, and then force all your stress onto the weights or the running. It's a great way not to bottle it up anymore. It's a productive way to not bottle it up anymore. Some people don't know what to do with all those feelings of rage, and they're angry at everything, angry at themselves. And that's because they're not venting. They're not releasing that emotion. They're holding on to it. But working out is one very productive way that helps you out so many other ways to get rid of that. I mean, I don't know where I'd be today if I couldn't work out. That's my preferred method of helping out with depression and stress. Like boxing is my stress reliever pretty much. I just go hit the bag until I'm done, or until my hands start hurting. That's about it. But no, it also gives you a great endorphins release, which is, you already know that if you're depressed sometimes, if you go through major clinical depression at least, your body's not producing enough endorphins in your brain. It's a chemical imbalance pretty much, where your brain just doesn't automatically release certain chemicals to your body, so that you don't get that release feeling of being happy, I guess is the best word for it. So it doesn't release that chemical, but when you're working out, those are automatically produced more. So you get that reassured feeling. And there's no way to avoid that. It's just, that's what's going to come with it. It's great. So that's a big plus. And it also helps out your sleep cycle. I mean, that is a major plus. Because I already know your sleep cycle is screwed up. It's messed up. If you're going through major depression, you're not sleeping well. I know this. You're thinking about what's happening, what you want to happen, what you don't want to happen, what you're thinking about doing, what you just hate about the world, what you hate about yourself. That's what you're thinking about instead of sleeping. If you work out till you're tired, your body needs to recover, you will sleep more efficiently. I mean, drink enough water with it too, and you're pretty much golden. Drink a lot of water, of course. I drink a gallon a day. But yeah, you'll have, like, along with getting that more sleep, you'll have more energy. Because your body will start going into a tear down and recover cycle every day, so that it just has more stores of energy over time from working itself out, which will feel really good. Because you're not going to be as tired anymore. You're not going to be dragging anymore. It's fantastic. That is something that is major, and it helps. I mean, just with your entire life. You'll start getting, the more you work out, the more you can work out. So, like, at first, start like 3 days a week, 20 minutes a day. Sure. Just do 20 minutes a day, a little bit of a workout. And then build up. Like, over a year, maybe you'll be doing 45 minute to an hour workouts three or more days a week. And that's fine. Overdoing it and doing 2 hours every day, that's going to burn you out and you're not going to care about it anymore. Just do a little bit at a time. Over a long time, it will help and have great effects. You guys, and also one of the bigger things that it will do for you when you go and exercise is it will help you build a social life. I mean, it's not like a social life like at a bar or anything. Could be, I guess, if you want to be one of those kinds of people who talks to everybody while they're lifting. But no, you'll build friends. You'll get to know people. I mean, I'm a complete recluse and I never talk to anybody, but I still made friends at the gym. I have several friends in there that are interested in boxing the same as me. Now, during the weight areas, even though I'm always there, I never talk to anybody because I have headphones on, which is probably not a very good decision. But yeah, no, it's good to have to listen to your music and stuff, of course. I actually listen to podcasts while I work out. But it's good to be social sometimes. For part of it, just put them down, say hi to people, see how they're doing, you know? And they'll keep tabs on you too. Like, they'll start noticing if you're losing weight, things like that. You'll get compliments. You'll meet friends. Maybe you'll go out and have a quick drink at the bar or something. Whatever you want to do. Not that I condone excessive drinking or anything like that. Of course, do everything responsibly and according to what your doctor says you should be doing. That is a key important factor in all parts of this. But yeah, like I said, those are all very important things. And there are different types of exercise. I'm just going to go over this really quick, just so you have kind of an overview of which types of exercise there are. There's weightlifting. You can do this for cardio or for building bulk, for conditioning, for stamina, depending on how you'll find out based on what trainer talks to you about it, or based on what people at the gym talk to you with. There's different types of weightlifting for different goals, like CrossFit, powerlifting, bodybuilding. I personally do powerlifting, or at least I did for years, and I'm trying to get more into bodybuilding. But there's lots of different types of workouts you can do for a different result, depending on what your goal is. Your goal is always achievable if you'll work for it. Another one is running. It's a great type of workout. Yes, that still counts as a workout. It's great for your lungs. It's great for your heart. I mean, those two things. Some people are some of the healthiest people I know. Just run all the time. I had a friend in high school who ran 27 miles. He almost made it all the way to my house. It was crazy. I lived like 30 miles outside of town. Well, yeah, he ran that whole distance just because he loved running. He got a runner's high, and there were a lot of endorphins being pumped out. So that was just what he did. So you don't have to be like that and run forever. No, just like light jogs. It's still good for you. It helps. Running is one of the best ways to get your lungs in shape, to give you more energy, to give you more stamina. It's one of the best ways, and it also takes your mind off of things. It's great. Another one that a lot of people like, a lot of women like this, yoga. I have personally never tried it. I'm not that flexible. I'm over 200 pounds, and I'm more into bodybuilding now, and boxing and stuff like that. Yoga is not exactly my thing, but a lot of people love it because stretching is of course fantastic for your body. Makes it more flexible. It's still a workout too, because you're still going through the whole tear down and rebuild phase with your muscles and your body. But it's very relaxing. You turn on some music, you meet some friends doing classes with it. It's a lot of fun for a lot of people, and and if you're into it, you can check it out. If you're curious and you've never tried it, why not? What's there to lose? That's a big question in my life. Why not? That's how I actually started doing a lot of things, because through depression, I just started asking myself, why not? If I don't do it, I'll never know, and it's better than just sitting here all sad, because why not? You know? Okay, so the last one, I would say fighting. Um, like fighting, like boxing, MMA, martial arts. You don't have to go out and punch people. You can just do it with a heavy bag and a couple gloves. I would suggest not getting Everlast or the cheap $10 gloves. I would suggest spending $40 on something from Tidal, or that's where I got my gloves from. But it works great. It's a great stress reliever. Doing martial arts and things like that is a great way to release your anger, still get that endorphin feeling. It's a cardio workout. You have to do strength training for it too. For me, this was a great way to get workouts in while getting all those other goals too, because I really needed cardio and core workouts, things like that. But it's also great for your life because it helps you learn how to protect yourself if you ever need to. Again, do it within the recommendation of your doctor or physician, because they know better about what your body can handle. So maybe a physical would help. You don't want to overdo things and then just be like sore and out of it. What you do for any of these first, of course, is you wrap your hands properly. Then you'd get your gloves on top of the wraps. This holds your bones tight, protects them, and then covers up everything with the glove. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna start wrapping up this a bit now. Next week's topic is going to be about eating habits and how eating different types of foods can actually help a lot with your depression, because you'd be surprised what you can get out of your body when you put something better into it. It's like with a car. If you put water into your car, is it going to run very well? Put soda into your car, is it going to run at all? No. You basically have to put proper fuel that is made for the car. That's what you have to put into your car in order to make it run properly. It's the same thing with your body. You have to eat stuff that was made to fuel your body, that was made to be easily digestible, that has proper nutrients. And I'll go over that next week and tell you what different things you can do, what kind of eating habits you can form that would help. I'll start going in depth with that next week. So keep an ear out for it. Yeah, this is available on iTunes or whatever podcatcher you use. Just search for Surviving Depression with Evilzombie. So have a good one, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you do want to hear anything hear the other podcast I'm doing or watch my channel, just go to youtube.com/evilzombie. If you enjoyed this, please tell me in the comments. You don't need to rate it if you don't want to. And I'm always going to release this for free. This podcast is just to help people. It's not for ratings or anything like that. I just want to help you guys. So talk to me in the comments. Tell me if anything helped, if you want to hear anything, because I am happy to talk to you and even make a topic about what you wanted help on. I'll do a Q&A if you really want me to, so I can address issues at the end of episodes. Talk to me. I'm happy to help. Have a good one, everyone. Just keep being awesome.